Or best friends. Those are probably the people that most of us will talk about when asked to do a commemorative speech about someone. But my case is a little bit different. For me, an important person who must be remembered for everything he did and does is my math and robotics professor from high school, Flamarion. The owner of this name, which even for us Brazilians sounds really weird, is not just a professor. He's an amazing human who truly cares about people and always puts his students, family, and friends as a priority in his life. Today, I will be here sharing with you two of the main characteristics that makes him the amazing person that he is. First of all, Flamarion wouldn't be the amazing person that he is if he wasn't so altruist. According to the dictionary, altruist means a person unselfishly concerned for or devoted to the welfare of others. And that represents exactly who Flamarion is. I never had, in my entire life, a professor who cared so much about students like he does. He truly cares, and everyone recognizes that. He's the kind of professor that if you are facing a personal problem, you can go to him, talk to him, he's gonna try to understand and help you in some way. During the 3 years of my high school, he became one of my greatest friends. He helped me a lot, in a lot of ways. And even though he's really strict and tough when it comes to the learning process and classes, everyone in my school loved him. People respect him a lot because we feel that respecting him is the least that we can do to reward him by the amazing person that he is. I cannot remember how many times he would pay for the breakfast and lunch of students who didn't have the money to do so. He's always trying to find students to help. And he doesn't do that because he wants recognition or something like that, but because he wants to make sure that every student is in a good condition to take the most from what the school has to offer. Once I heard a story about him that while he was in college, he lived with 3 more friends and they rented a house. But Flamarion was the one who had a higher salary. He worked it. So he decided that he should pay more for the rent of the house. So this shows that he was human. He truly cares about people. And I like to say that Flamarion is my role model. Every time that I'm in doubt about something, I think, would Flamarion approve this? And I'm sorry Dr. Rees and other professors, but for me, Flamarion is the best professor of the world. Now that you got how altruist he is, I would like to show you that he's also a great leader. As I told you before, beyond being a math professor, Flamarion was also the creator and leader of the robotics team that I participated in my high school. He created the team from the ground up, which is just crazy because he didn't have any experience with robots or scientific projects. And nobody creates a robotics team without knowing about robots. But he did, and he made us great. He made us be ranked between the top 10 teams in Brazil. So, since the very beginning, I could realize how committed he was to our team. He knew every single member really well, and he was always making us work as hard as we could. And I remember that he would say that he was pushing us too hard because he knew our potential. He knew that we could dedicate ourselves more. And with that, I learned a great lesson, to always go one step further when asked to do something. Flamarion changed the life of every member in that team. And I remember that his main goal was to teach us in a way that someday we would be able to do everything in our own. We wouldn't need his help. And that is where the magic happened. Because when we learned to do everything in our own, we were not afraid to try and fail anymore. Because when we failed, we knew that he would be there to support us in whatever we needed. So I could spend the whole day here talking about Flamarion and everything that he did and does for all of us, and I still wouldn't have time. I prepared a video, but we are not going to be able to see because we have problems. But I'm recording this video and I'm going to send to Flamarion. So thank you so much, Flamarion, for everything that you did and those for all of us from the robotics team. And if I am the student that I am today, it is because I learned a lot with you. Thank you so much.